We should actually ask you what you think about the comments. We could do like a Q&A.
I mean, like, I know, we're boys. Like, I wouldn't claim and do that. I'm not that kind of guy.
The Burnout car guys. Yeah. The VS.
I don't know how much more to explain it, but I wouldn't do that to you, bro.
Yeah.
And I mean, actually, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It was nothing. I have witnesses and everything.
Yeah. Your friends came to see you skip the car.
Oh no, there was like a neighbour. There was a neighbour that saw it.
Was it for more than 5 seconds, or was that like a false statement? I can't verify though. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Okay. I mean, I can get camera footage and all that to you, bro. I feel like you're obviously not believing.
I've heard back from the gearbox guy. Yeah. And he reckons that heat. Very hot. So they've like melted and just grabbed everything. And the problem is...
Not this block.
Why? We need a new block.
And that you didn't think that I actually genuinely crashed it.
Like, I know you're a good dude as well. Like, I wouldn't be kicking back with you if I didn't think you were.
Hi Clay, never thought it would come to this, but here's my evidence showing. Guys, I honestly don't know if this is a virus. Look, I'm trying to drag it on the timeline of the video that we're actually filming right now, and it doesn't even open. During the drive, the gearbox went into all 3 gears and reverse and shifter felt as per usual. Despite all this, I haven't seen any evidence that Clay has mentioned other than just spoken words. You owed me money. And if you had just paid it, if you had just been honest, if you had just told me the truth, provided me this, that doesn't even tell me that you skidded my car. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Clay Wong, and guys, we are back in sunny Queensland, and I'm honestly so thrilled to be back. If you've seen the recent video, you'll know that my VS Commodore broke down, the gearbox blew up, and we've had some really bad luck. But today we're going to try and address all those issues, fix it all up, and hopefully in this video we get to showcase to you something extremely exciting that we've been working on in the process. But first things first, guys, I want to say a massive shout out to my boy Nick for letting me crash at his place and also allowing me to use his insane Holden Colorado, the Duramax. And now we're going to be running around in a 4-wheel drive Holden Ute. This thing is absolutely sick, and yo, shout out to Shady Sales. Let's go. Wow, this is a lot bigger than a little VS Combi that we got. All right, guys, straight cruising on the highway, and guys, look at this car that's literally next to me. Not this one, this thing. Look at that wrap, brother. That's gangster. He's a Scorpio, hey. Driving this Colorado is massive. It's literally gigantic, man. Oh my Lord. It feels like such a big ass brute of a car. Honestly, I've been thinking about doing a 4-wheel drive. I've been wanting to do one. Definitely.
Police reported ahead.
Yes, there's police reported ahead. Okay, so we're gonna just behave. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you reckon we should do a 4-wheel drive car. But I'm loving this Colorado. Like, you are so big on the road, brother. Crazy. I think I saw an LSA swapped one on Marketplace. That would be insane. Holy moly. Look at the old girl just kicking back. Oh, so awesome to see it in all of its glory. But we will get to you very soon. Guys, gearbox blew up. We're going to find out everything about that. And also, we're going to be reassembling the engine because, guys, there is nothing in that thing. It is powerless. Hey man, how are ya? Hey bro, thank you man, appreciate it bro. Take care man, I'll see you around. Yo, let's see. What a legend. Hey bro. Good to see you man. How's things?
I'm going over $1, bro, you know how it goes.
I say that every day bro, to be honest. God, brother. That's sick. Did she rip?
Yeah, I think
it's good?
Yeah, T400. Yeah, that thing's good.
Looks sick. Let's not forget this crazy thing here. Obviously another turbo VU, another HSV, and of course the trusty old work ute. Alright guys, it's time to crack away. How are you my brother?
Good, brother.
Good to see you my man. Guys, this is Logan. He's the man out here at LS Motorsport, and we're going to be holding it down for this little lump of an LS1 that we are building for the Burnout car that you guys already know has had some amazing times.
Yeah, good times.
Really good times. We've got a fresh package from our legends over at VCM. take a look at what they have supplied for us. Guys, absolutely insane.
Whole lot, head gaskets, tongue cover, sunk, a lot.
So the same camshaft that we know and love, but a brand new one to throw into the motor, which is going to be sick. Put every single thing here onto this block from the VS that we picked up. And also, we've got some stuff here over the head.
Just get everything good clean, as it was
amazing.
quite dirty. So
Yeah, it did not look
everything's
like this.
Everything's been hot washed, the rock covers, everything. All the
Amazing.
rocky gear's been hot washed and cleaned. We're going to give the heads a bit of a tickle.
Okay.
Clean
What does a
them
tickle
up.
mean?
Just clean the ports up, just so they're a little bit tidier. Yeah.
Sick.
Just because obviously what we discovered last time was they weren't
Yeah.
an LS2 head, they were an American truck head
Truck head.
sort of thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
something important. They got quite a flat bottom. They're more of a sort of a D shape.
Yeah, right.
And, I'm going to try and make them a little bit rounder, tidy them up a little bit,
Yeah.
just a little bit more flow, which
Nah.
will make it a hell of a lot easier for the air to get out. So
Keen.
we're trying to force it all in with a big 13, and we want to get it out.
Yeah.
So, which will be good.
That
So-
means more horsepower.
yeah,
More
more efficiency,
horsepower.
more
Yeah.
efficiency. Engine like it a lot better. So
That's gonna be sick.
that's the main thing. Yeah, for sure.
I can't wait to see this car all running again. It's looking really sad out the front, but we are going to rectify it very, very soon. We've got a special surprise coming as well, so definitely stay tuned, guys. It's going to be epic.
So we see.
It's going to be sick. So we'll let Logan work his magic, and he's going to teach me how to...
Put an engine together.
That! Yeah, that! It's going to be rowdy.
Cool.
What's the first step?
We've already got the cam in. So
Oh,
that's step
mad.
one. I'm just going to work our way out. So we'll probably do timing chain, oil pump, lifters, fresh head gaskets.
Mad.
We'll skim the top of the block here, tidy it up.
Yeah. Already it looks amazing. It was
Much better than
literally
what it did.
covered with carbon deposits and stuff.
Yeah.
And it looked bad.
It was quite oily before, so it come up pretty good with a clean.
Amazing.
And then yeah, we'll just work our way to the top and
Bro,
get
let's
back in
go.
the car.
Let's
That's the
do
main
it, man.
So let's get into it.
So as you can see, some parts were actually good.
Yeah.
And some parts
Weren't so good.
not so good. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe.
The boys are working on this crazy swap back end. How's it looking, bro?
Getting there.
Almost done. Let's go, guys. All right, we're gonna see what Alex has been up to. You've already seen him in my first video. He's currently putting the head very nicely. Oh my lord! To be absolutely killer when it's all said and done. What are you eating there, brother? There are shavings everywhere. I've never seen this process in my entire life. We've never done a V8 apart from the clubby. Although I didn't actually get to see the whole process. This is going to be an in-depth look of doing the camshaft, doing the hairs, putting it all back together and getting it into the VSs. You saw at the start of the video, it is sitting out there. It's going to all come back and we're going to address a few gremlins that we have been having and I'll give you the full lowdown. It's going to be hectic. Let's go. He's returned. Holy demon, that looks unreal. Yeah. Alright, we got the lifters and the buckets going in. Oh, do you just push them in?
Yeah.
Ah, that looks fun.
I was going to make a joke then, but
What joke were you going to make?
can't put it on the camera.
That seems nice and simple.
Does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Remember how we were saying in the first video that
Yep.
your old buckets, remember how like the lifters
They were loose.
fell out?
Yeah.
They should do that.
Oh, that's tight.
They shouldn't fall out.
Okay, how does it get so loose?
Just like age.
Repeated
So
use.
like this is like a composite plastic sort of
yeah.
setup. So the problem is with heat, they
Expand, hey.
yeah, it just gets old, the wear.
Right.
Like, and these move up and down in them like that constantly.
Constantly vibrating.
So it just constantly wears them down.
Okay.
But that's when they wear out, that's how your lifters turn.
So you just screw them in and you're off to the races.
pretty much.
Alright, I think I can do that.
You probably could. So I mean, it's not.
Rocket science.
Clay is now LS builder.
Contact me for all your LS building needs.
Gonna drop this on video? Or?
Lifters.
Please don't drop that. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going.
Can we see?
No, when I'm done.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Hi, sir.
Wow. You've caused a bit of a mess here.
Yeah, a bit of a mess.
That looks good.
Just lifting the ceiling on them a little bit. They don't need a whole lot 243s, so leave the inlet pretty much how it is. Leave the flat floor. Just lift the ceiling and blend the edges up. And they're pretty
Right.
good.
That looks
So
amazing.
Just make them flow more like a 243. Like you can see the gasket line of where it's actually meant to flow.
Yep.
And that's the actual port of where it was. So if you slap the gasket over that, you'll pretty quickly see around, one way around again. What the hell is wrong with this gasket? There we go.
There we go.
See the actual hole of the head itself? So we're pretty much just trying to get the hole to meet up with the port a bit better. Just lift the ceiling up a little bit, let the air actually flow out of the exhaust port.
That's going to be
Nothing
insane.
extravagant. We're trying to make 1,000 horsepower. We're trying to make it better. You're trying to make 1,000 horsepower.
Yes, I am. Let's get there. What do I need for 1,000?
Not this block.
Why?
Not the LS1 block.
Not the LS1?
Not the LS1.
We need a new block. Stay tuned. Maybe also need a new gearbox. This is like Master Chef's table. What are you cooking here today? You're going to make it as big as that gasket? You're not, yeah?
No, you can't. So
Oh,
it's not about being as big as you can. If you go to the bottom side of this, there's no point. Like the flat floor promotes flow, so that the exhaust will flow up and over the flat floor. Flat floor pushes it towards the edges, and the ceiling, the more round it is, it should flow up and out the ceiling.
Okay.
Providing the headers are half good, it'll flow nicely into the headers. That's the shape of a stock manifold more than anything.
Yeah.
But the flat floor definitely has to stay. It's not just about making them huge. That doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It's all
like
about
that.
airspeed. So yeah, you can quite easily go too big. 243s are a really good base. They've just got a really small exhaust side from factory.
Yep.
That top flat floor doesn't work. Like there's a stock one there. You can pretty much see they're completely flat on the top, on the bottom, and on the top. And that sort of shape doesn't work. You want it to be more like a D shape. So.
Oh, interesting.
Now get to, we're not, this isn't a foot finder.
What are you doing?
Removing your head from my toe.
Yeah.
Hold my head with your toes.
Alright guys, time to break down the timeline of events of what has happened. So at this point in time, I just dropped my YouTube video titled, I broke my police wanted burnout car. When filming this video, I actually dropped without knowing that James had any inkling of damaging my gearbox. Now, him sitting in the passenger seat and me being at the brunt of the car breaking down on the side of the road in Queensland, I was literally just so taken back by the whole incident. I didn't even think to question him and how he stored my car. Now, after the video went live, all of you guys started telling me that, hey, Clay, James actually looks extremely suspicious. He did this, he done that, and I had no idea. You guys had blew up the comments telling me that, hey, Clay, it's actually potentially James that had blew up the car during the time that you stored it at his place. And I thought, wow, maybe this might be the case. And then moments later, lo and behold, can you believe James actually texts me saying that the comments were going out of control, and he puts this in my inbox. And then after that, jokingly, I said, hey, maybe because you broke my gearbox. That was just a joke, and I think he took it personally. So this is the voice call that we had moments after. Take a listen to this.
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's up, bro?
I'm just about to hit the hay, and
Yes.
I know I'm just feeling a bit
10
turned up.
o'clock.
Like actual, like you
No.
did, or oh, okay, right, yeah.
That's
I just wanted to make sure that we're all good. That's all. Before I go to bed, I'm just feeling slightly churned up. I'll be honest. So
Yeah,
I don't give what comments say. I understand where you go. Hey, comments or something. But
yeah,
yeah. I just wanted to know that we're all good, and
of
you know,
course.
you didn't think I thrashed it fully. Like,
I guess maybe they think that you thrashed it silly.
yeah, no. If anything, like I did. So you know there was like no tread on the tires
Yeah.
when you left it.
Yes.
I popped the tire.
Oh,
That was all I did, and then I chucked a fresh set, and that was it. So like I warmed it up, and I did probably like 10 seconds worth of skidding.
Okay, so he actually admitted that he skidded the car. Why? We had never agreed on allowing him to skid the car, but he had done so anyway, and me, being a friend, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Now, in the evidence that is going to follow later on, you will see exactly why this completely changes everything. But he says he just done a light skid. Let's go on with the video. Not knowing that he did anything more than apparently 10 seconds.
In first gear.
Yeah.
And then, put new tires on it, and then that was it.
that's it.
So that's all she wrote. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because, yeah, I don't know. Just sometimes I read too much into things, and I just wanted to get clear before I go to sleep.
No,
so
I
can sleep,
completely
sleep
understand.
soundly. That's all.
Yeah.
And that you didn't think that I actually genuinely crashed it.
Like I know you're a good dude as well. Like I wouldn't be kicking back with you if I didn't think you were.
Yeah,
But,
I appreciate that, man.
I knew that you wouldn't take it personally because you know that you didn't do like that. So like,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. Well, I think my non-understanding of like car, like they're totally getting that. Like this guy has no idea.
He has no idea. I've given him the benefit of the doubt, and he has literally abused my car. He didn't even tell me he was going to skid the car. Let's continue. The evidence that you will hear later on is going to blow your mind.
And I generally don't. Yeah. So I just put a little comment in there. I'm not too sure if you said, but I just
Did you watch the whole thing?
I'm so wanting to, but I'm trying to get this new sleep schedule in where I'm trying to get up early.
Yes.
It's literally 10:30 or 11 o'clock, and you're trying to work on a sleep schedule. If you had done a sleep schedule, bro, you would have slept at 9 o'clock, brother. But okay, you haven't watched the video, and just listen to what he says.
Yes, that's
And really, I should have been in bed an hour ago. Like, did I do something wrong before I actually drove it or something? Because I just don't understand like the gearbox. But I didn't think. Yeah, I just put it in first gear. I didn't do anything. And I made sure it was warm. I texted one of the boys. I think you put it in the stories, right?
Which one?
On Insta.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah.
He's one of my good mates.
So shout out to Nick, my boy. I'm actually staying at his place currently, so it's very, very awkward to hear he's talking about my mate. Nick obviously doesn't know the situation. Nick thinks that all my friends are great friends, and yeah, have a listen. We all give James the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I commented, I replied to him, and I pretty much said the same thing of just saying, like, you know, like all the hate comments on YouTube. I haven't really kind of started my ways on YouTube yet, and people are hating me already.
So to give you a bit of an idea, James actually wants to start building a YouTube channel, but how can you go about doing that when you've done this to your best mate? And just watch later on. You will literally blow your mind.
And I was like, this is a great time to get into it. Like, I feel like maybe I should become like a Jake Paul or something.
You could just call yourself the Gearbox Destroyer.
But then I actually need to thrash some gearboxes, so that's the f***ing issue. Yeah, how's the Civic, by the way?
Oh, bro. And then he just changes topic. Now listen to this. So James actually let me use his Honda Civic whilst I was over in Queensland initially. And he gave me the car. He said he had just bought it literally a week ago, a month ago even. I don't exactly know because his story always gets twisted up. But he's just given me the car. He's left it and I drive it. That's all he said. He just gave me the car and didn't tell me anything about it. And then...
Oh, dude, it got a flat, hey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the rear left. It has a flat. So I just pumped it up. Not sure if it has a nail in it yet, but it's been groovy, bro. Amazing. Genuine.
Yeah. Oh well, it's. I mean, those tires have been on there like weeks. So you must have just ran over something or something.
Just my luck.
So I ran over something when he had just bought the car and he just parked it like a month ago. Bro, I drove the car like 50 kilometers. The car was already flat when I got off the lot with it. So anyway.
Yeah, it's all right. Just a little plugger is fine. So
yeah,
and if it's somewhat holding air every 24 hours or something. But yeah, up to you. I think like putting a plugger in is like $10 at the Flamin' tire store.
Of course.
So
I'll definitely plug it up if I see it dead again. That's about it, man. So
sweet, man. Whereabouts have you been so far?
Just been working at home.
So just to give you guys an idea, I just drove the car. The car already had a broken side mirror that wouldn't work. Also, the tires were already flat. And when he gave me the car, it had 0 fuel in it. So straight away, I had to go pump it. And remember those 3 things that I told you, because it will come back later in the video. So let's keep going. crazy, guys.
Oh, bro, honestly.
I'm keen to see the rest of the video and how you made me look like a dumbass.
I made him look. Brother, that was just you doing you. I just filmed. You acted the way you acted.
Wait. When did you stop the video exactly?
Literally, it's like just as the car was coming out, and like the hurricane kind of like water was coming out.
Oh, okay, right there. Okay. Oh, you haven't started it yet.
Dude, I really started.
Damn.
I just like, it was like 10 o'clock and I'm like, I gotta get to bed. And then now I'm all churned up. But yeah, I'll definitely watch it tomorrow.
No,
And yeah, I've just got to stick hard with this. Otherwise I'm gonna, wake up late again. So
100%, bro. No, keep doing it, man. It'll be good.
yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bro.
Yeah, I'll see you soon, man. I'll talk to you soon. Can you believe that if you were in a video and everyone was talking smack about you in the comments, and rightfully so, you broke my gearbox, do you think that you wouldn't watch the whole video? I don't know. That doesn't add up in my mind. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, the next morning, I go over to Logan, to LS Motorsport, as he's completely taken off the gearbox. You'll see us getting hard, concrete evidence about how the gearbox was abused. And also, we confront James. And at the very end, we have some extremely telling information that was sent to me about James. And you guys just have to stay tuned. It is literally nuts how this has transpired. Yeah, in the recent video, James is getting ripped.
Yeah, right. Why?
We suspect that he actually blew up the gearbox.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Because he actually did skid in the car. Hence the
Okay.
new tyres.
Yep.
And,
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so I've heard back from the gearbox guy.
yeah.
Yeah. And he reckons that the clutch packs and the drum have like grabbed each other.
How does that?
Heat. Very hot. So they've like melted and just grabbed everything. And the problem is that because the clutch packs have also grabbed the drum, you can't like change in a second.
Okay.
They're just
That's full
binding
melting.
up. Yeah, it's just clutches wear and wear and wear and wear until they can't wear no more, where they're just metal, no more material, and then obviously they go to a metal on metal sort of surface.
Yeah.
And then obviously metal on metal is just going to heat, and they'll just like weld themselves together, if that makes sense. Like abuse is sort of what has hurt it. So.
Let us know in the comments what you guys think based on that. Did James break the gearbox?
Who knows? When did he skid it? When you left it there?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he said he did
it.
He told me he did a set.
Like stand still, not moving.
Not moving. Oh,
Moving or like
I don't know.
on the brake.
I don't know.
Stand
I have
still.
no idea.
Alright. If it's on the brake and it's one spot, it get hot.
I'd say yeah,
And
because
then
there's no airflow through the transport.
And it's not really moving.
But if he's
Problem
doing
is
like
then is
Zoe's and it's tight.
Even that, like,
Yeah, it'd be better.
consistent doughies, there'd be some sort of airflow, but like,
If you
if you're
turn
sitting
it
in a
off
spot
straight
and there's
away.
like the,
You
there's a lot of
turn it off
things.
straight away.
Yeah, if you skid it, piping up.
If you go take it for a drive after, it lets the box cool down, your clutches cool down, and then they won't stick together when you turn it off.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense because he wouldn't have gone anyway. It's defective.
Yeah.
You have to go back home.
Yeah.
At the same time, like at Oz Day, the player,
That was neat, man.
whole day.
And then drove all the way from, where were you staying at that time? You were staying in Brisbane, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the way
Yeah,
from,
all the way.
down
Well, you
south
drove all the way up to Brisbane.
to Brisbane.
Yeah, and I got defective.
That's
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Kenny! Nice! How you going? Actually, you know what? We should actually ask the audience. Ask you.
Yeah.
What you think about the comments. We could do like a Q&A.
I mean, I'm kind of used to hate comments,
Yeah.
but not ones like that, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe bring it over to you. I don't know. All right.
Yeah,
I don't
guess-
know how to explain it. Everything that I've tried to do, I guess, like in a nice way.
Yeah.
Everyone's found a way to kind of twist it and go, why would you? I don't know, put new tires on it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I
But what's your answer to that so that you can let the audience know?
mean, I don't want to act all kind of defensive. I don't know. I don't know how to put this, but like I don't know, we're boys. Like I wouldn't blame and do that. I'm not that kind of guy to like stitch you up.
Yeah.
You left it to me.
Yep.
And there's been some fun on it. It had a flat tire because it was down to the wire, so generally couldn't drive until I actually put another set of tires on it.
Yeah.
I changed the tire. I did like a 5-second skid.
Yeah. Was that idle, like just on the spot?
Yeah.
On the spot, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And then
Is that on the new one?
sorry.
On the one that's currently on it, or a different one?
What do you mean on the?
Is that tire that you've got on it right now? Is that the one you did the 5-second skid on?
Yeah.
On that one
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's across there.
Yeah. So like, it's like.
This is the burnout car, guys.
Yeah.
The VS.
I don't know how much more to explain it, but it's like I didn't drive. I barely drove it. I chucked on new tires so that it was legal for us to drive it to wherever we needed to go, because we'll use my trade plate and everything.
Yeah.
People also thought because I backed it in, it didn't have reverse, but I don't know how I could actually physically move that car with a weldy. Backed it in, and I back in all my cars into storage facilities, storage units. It's way easier. You can do it one go. If you're doing nose in, it's total hassle and a problem.
Right.
Yeah, you back in a car into a storage shed. That's just it. So, but people thought because I did that, you wouldn't find out it got out of reverse. But anyway, for me, I don't mind all of that hate and whatever. I don't know how to explain this, bro. It's
fine,
just
bro.
so it's so new to me.
It's just your
and,
opinion, man. Yeah.
well, really, I just wanted to kind of say to people, I mean, we can try and reset here and just go, I mean, because we were thinking about just like, oh, the comments, like, yeah, a bit of hate, they don't know what's going on. Really, actually, sometimes like they can get a misrepresentation of what actually happened. And we thought we might play with it and like get you on a sledgehammer and beating up one of my gearboxes and like we're all even. But I think as soon as it got to like the death threats that I started receiving on Instagram, like DMs, like absolutely ruthless. I think it's gone a little bit too far where we might need to say something and just go, bruh, like I wouldn't do that to you, bro. And I'm very much somebody. I've got plenty of other stories where I have actually broken people's cars and I would do it. And I mean, if the evidence does ever come to that, I totally would. But it was like, I think I did one cheeky skid on it. Physically, I couldn't move that car and reverse that car by myself without reverse anyway. But, and then the new tires, but I need to put new tires on too, actually, because the tires we had currently were bald, or if not, they were going flat because they were down to the wire. So, that's kind of the explanation. But I totally don't mind like hate comments, people hating on me, but I think it got to a point where, all right, this is too far, I need to address this. Okay. So
no, I appreciate you letting us know. I think the audience wants to know as to, the situation happened. I got in and we drove off. I did one hit on it. Yeah. And then suddenly I lost all gears, apparently. Allegedly, which is what happened, basically. Wasn't too much of a pull. I didn't skid the car or anything. The audience wants to know, like, what skid did you do? And if you did the skid, how long? And, like, why? I guess they're asking why. Like, why did you do that?
I guess...
and how long did you do it for?
Well, so...
Yeah, so 3 questions there, all in one.
So, like, alright. So, like, the tyre was popped, and then the other tyre just was down to the wire, so I was like, oh, we'll pop the other one.
Yeah, so basically what happened was, I drove after Australia Day, I got defected, and I got to your storage place. Yeah. But yeah, what happened with that last set that was on the car on Australia Day?
That last set, so one of them got flat, and then
the
one
BMW
of them...
wheels, yeah? Those ones.
Yeah, the BMW wheels.
Those are completely gone now.
Yeah, they're all in the back. Yeah,
okay,
they're all in the back. So,
and that's popped? Did you pop it?
So after my skid, they popped, and so we put wheels back on.
Okay, so you swapped the wheels over.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you used a new set? The wheels that currently are?
Yeah. So I said in the video, I lightly used them, but I lightly used them in a different car. Like when they're on a different car.
Right. But did you skid on this wheel in this car?
No, not on those wheels. No.
But you skid on a different set on this car?
No, so I'm so confused. So afterwards,
Yeah.
we So afterwards,
After
yeah,
Australia Day.
after Australia Day.
Yeah, we parked the car in storage. I had already left
Yep. And then there was a cheeky skid done about 5 seconds.
on a new set of tires.
Yeah. So we slapped on the new set,
Okay.
and then I did like a cheeky little set.
Set?
Cheeky.
You didn't want full set?
Far out. So it was just 5 seconds.
Okay, you did it 5 seconds on a new set.
On one tire had a new set, and then the other had the one that was still left on like canvas.
Canvas from Australia Day.
One tire popped
Yeah.
right when we left it,
Australia
and
Day.
then after that, the matching set that you had
Yes.
that was on canvas about to pop, I popped that basically.
What does that mean?
I popped that, and then I changed the.
So
then
let's say
changed the
I
tire.
parked the car out. It was in the garage,
Yeah.
and then you took the car out.
Yeah.
You did one skid on the existing tires after Australia Day.
So yeah, on the existing one existing tire.
Because the other one was already gone.
The other one was
Okay, so
already
there was
gone,
one left
yeah.
on Australia Day,
Yeah.
and you popped both.
No.
Oh, you just used this one, and you had this
No, because so you know how when we left for Australia Day,
Yeah.
they were pretty much both tires were bogus.
one. Okay.
So like there was only literally 5 seconds left in it.
Yeah.
And I mean actually 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It was nothing. I have witnesses and everything. They all said to like, oh, like, you know, just do it. I'm like, nah, letting it warm up, all that jazz. Like I'm not doing anything like that.
Yeah.
And then
So
yeah.
your friends came to see you skid the car.
Oh no, there was like a neighbour.
Oh,
There was a neighbour that
Yeah.
saw it, and stuff. So yeah.
So
Yeah.
wait, so you had one that was gone, and you had this one that was still alive on Australia Day, and you skidded that for 5 seconds.
Mm.
And then after that,
Yeah, that was it.
you put on some new tires.
Yeah, put on the new tyres. Well, so one already had the new tyre.
Oh, so you put on a new tire.
So this one,
Okay.
this one had seen the skid, right? So the 5 second skid, that's the tyre. And
okay, that's the new one you put on after Australia Day.
yeah, so the skid that you haven't been a part of
Yep.
was that tyre, and it's still brand new.
Yeah. Okay, and the other one?
And the other one that hasn't seen a skid
That one hasn't seen a skid.
until you go.
Have a look, guys. So that's the one that hasn't seen a skid.
Yeah, and they're both the same. So
Oh.
didn't see much action at all.
And you didn't do any more skids after putting those on.
No.
So it was just 5 seconds. Turn on the car.
Yeah.
On the spot. 5 seconds idle.
Yeah, the cloud of smoke wasn't all that great or anything.
It
So
does big clouds of smoke.
sorry.
It does big clouds of smoke.
It does big clouds. I let it warm up, all that
Yeah.
jazz.
Did you let it cool down?
Yep.
Yeah.
Afterwards, all that jazz.
Did you go for a drive in the area?
Um,
Just turn it off and park it straight.
I did when I need to when I did need to move it. I did do a bit of an L, and then come back, but that was basically it. So like, I did have to move the car. I will say that. I did have to move the car to and from. Sometimes it did actually end up on the street. Sometimes it was in a garage bay and all that jazz. So, again, I don't know how much you want to leave this in, but
what it is.
yeah.
That's loud. Nah, so okay. So a few people said in the comments, they were like, the car just doesn't brake on itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, if there's any evidence of me breaking something, again, I'm totally down to do stuff. But from me, and I guess from both of our kind of experiences, nothing I have done, at least at this point, has been detriment to the actual gearbox, to the car at all. So, yeah.
So another question that was raised was some people actually saw you skid the car.
Yep.
And they said that it crashed like for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, they said they saw you do it. For more than 5 seconds.
Yeah, right.
Was it for more than 5 seconds or was that like a false statement?
Nah, bro. maybe I don't know. There is videos out there.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that long. It wasn't that long until the next tire popped.
Yeah. So another guy said, actually, we had a phone call, and you said on the phone call that you blew the tire completely.
Yeah.
So it was like bumper on the ground, yeah?
No, not bumper on the. Oh yeah, bumper did go on the ground.
Yeah. So you hit the ground, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, the next question. So I got back from Logan. He told me plates in the clutches. I don't know how to explain this, but basically the clutch plates, they got super hot. And on a standstill skid, it has a high chance of it actually warping and binding together.
Okay.
So what we did on Australia, that was on an open pad. We drove it, ran it around. We got some air in it, but we are led to believe that if you do a standstill skid, turn it on, start the car, maybe you let it warm up. But after that, if you just do the skid and then go back and park it up, there's a high chance of it actually binding.
Right.
And it actually did bind.
Okay.
So the whole
Right.
gearbox is actually like intact with each other.
Right.
So I'll try to get some footage from.
So yeah, well, we can grab some footage.
Yeah.
But it definitely did go into other gears. It definitely did go into other gears before then, like after that and all that. So I mean, I can show you all that and whatnot. So how we lost reverse?
Yeah.
How was? Look at that. Because I mean, I had reverse before, and then we lost reverse. Yeah.
I don't actually know. We didn't reverse the car at all. We just went out. We went around.
So we lost reverse.
Okay.
Like, because I reversed it into the garage.
I didn't see that.
Okay.
But I know you got it into the garage.
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah, I know you got it into the garage. Yeah. It was
But
outside.
you actually believe I got it in reverse? I put it in reverse?
I didn't see it. I can't visually see that.
Alright.
So like I can't verify that. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Okay. I mean, I can get camera footage and all that to
Yeah.
you, bro.
No,
I mean,
that's
I didn't think that. Yeah. I feel like you're obviously not believing a lot of
I just
what
didn't
was
see
going
it.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
It seems like
Yeah.
you're not believing much of what's going on. So,
No, it's just because like the evidence is there, and the other thing was I just hit the car. I literally just stepped on it, and it seemed that I had lost all gears.
Yeah. No, and again, like I'm happy to help you out wherever,
Yeah.
but and I'll give you all the evidence
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I never thought it would come to that.
Yeah. No, honestly, saying I posted that video.
I never thought it would come to that.
No,
but
I
yeah,
posted
I'll-
the video, and everyone spoke for me, and they were like, "Clay, James shouldn't do that to your car. He shouldn't have skidded it. He shouldn't have popped the tire. He shouldn't have drifted it, or whatever the case may be." And that just like brought alarm bells to me personally.
No.
Because I thought you were just gonna store it. You're gonna move it around if you need it.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
I
didn't know you were gonna skid it.
Okay.
Because like the audience.
Sorry, this is just. I didn't know that.
Oh really?
Sorry.
Well, you should
Sorry,
have asked
man.
me, bro.
Yeah. I thought you gave me permission.
No, I didn't. Get it.
I'm sorry about that. Okay.
I-
That's. I mean, bro, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm.
Nah, that's all good.
Dude.
Nah, that's all good, bro. All good. Okay, we're just gonna hash this out first.
Okay. Right.
Nah.
All right. I'm sorry,
I'm,
man.
I'm not too sure because like you thought that you could skid it, but you didn't ask me. So like it was like, you know.
I thought you could. I thought you said when you left it with me and whatnot. That
Yeah.
yeah, I got left with the idea. Yeah, that you know, you said to I don't know,
Yeah.
have a bit of fun in it.
Yeah. Which is
and-
fine. Like if you did that and you told me, that would be okay. But then I think you didn't tell me, which is a little bit not okay.
Yeah.
And the audience definitely got wind of that, and it was also news to me after hearing this. And then
Okay.
the next step was the gearbox actually up on me basically from one little hit, which
Yeah.
is not okay as well.
Yeah.
And because of your fun that you had in it, I highly believe, and as the evidence was shown in the gearbox,
Yeah.
it actually melted itself together, so that the gearbox,
Yeah.
like, it's actually. So Logan has told me that I have to like literally repair the whole gearbox.
Okay. All right. Well, once again, if we can
Yeah.
get some evidence to that, and
Oh, it's there.
yeah.
I
And
could get Logan to
Yeah. Again, I apologise for everybody. I totally, and yeah, right. I'm happy to, I'll go ahead and get some evidence and whatnot of everything and see what we can do.
What do you want to do with the evidence?
Oh, so, well, just kind of show you personally that we, there was reverse.
Yeah.
And there
That's
was...
not the point, though.
Yeah, okay.
It's not about the reverse. I think it's about the skids that I didn't know about,
Yeah.
and then the gearbox that kind of shat itself based on, I don't know how you drove it.
Yeah.
I know you haven't had a turbo 350 car before.
Yeah.
And it's actually quite a finicky gearbox.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
right.
very sensitive.
Yeah, right.
And you have to warm it up, you have to cool it down. The boys were saying you can't just turn it on, skid it, and park it.
Yeah.
You'll fry it, and on a standstill as well. It's a skid car at the end of the day. But like, if you just turn it on, you crash it all the time, and then it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up, inevitably. And if it wasn't the gearbox, it would have been the motor, the diff. It could have been anything.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, we're going to sort this out.
Yeah. What do you think? We should do. Like, what do you think you can do?
Well, once again, I think we're going to sort this out. Obviously, I know I've been unkind, and I've done something that I've misinterpreted and whatever.
Yeah.
And look, yeah, I'm sorry, and I mean, I'm trying to.
Like, I guess at the end of the day, bro, like, to be honest, like, I feel like we're really good mates.
Yeah.
Like, we really get along. Yeah. And I think it was just kind of disappointing. And obviously to all my mates, they felt like you did me dirty, bro, which is like, it's not really cool. Like, if Jordan broke my gearbox, he's behind the camera right now, he'd actually tell me. And he'd say like, oh, bro, I took your car for
Honestly,
a gear.
I had no idea. I looked at the video, and because everybody in the comments was saying, oh, it's all on his face, it's all written all over his face, he broke the gearbox and all this stuff. I looked at the video, I'm like, that's just me. That was literally just me finding out for the first time. I didn't see anything wrong with how my face was, because I mean, I see my face online all the time. Yeah. For people who know me, I have like, several 100,000 followers and whatever. Maybe people just haven't seen me in long format and in a different editing style.
Right.
But like, I can guarantee you, 100% promise you, looking at your face right now,
for sure.
I did not know anything was wrong with the car. I did
think-
not know anything was wrong with the car. When you got into it, I thought it was fine, no issues. And when it broke, that was my genuine, what the hell? And again, through me just simply, maybe misunderstanding and whatever of the, of not knowing I could skid it and not, whatever. And I mean, I mentioned to you over the phone when that first happened, and when all the comments, like I gave you a call straight afterwards, and I mentioned to you right over there, I was very open with you that there was a skid that happened. So, and again, I can find people to find that skid, and we can, to be honest, I wouldn't mind sending it to you just for my closure as well, so that you actually saw it.
I think at the end of the day, like, it's okay. Like, everything did happen, but ultimately, I think the car is just left. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know that you didn't know, but as soon as I drove off, it happened. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. So, I would personally feel like it would be okay if you actually paid for the gearbox. Yeah. It's not that much, to be honest. It's more like the principle.
It's like,
And also, like, I felt like you just did me wrong, bro. And, like, you did everyone wrong in the video. And I didn't even know that, bro. Like, I thought we were just having a good time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this doesn't seem right. Like, how can this car just implode on me on the way? Like, it was 20 minutes, like you said.
Yeah.
So it was just like...
It went straight up the road, and
Yeah, literally the moment I stepped on it. Whoop,
yeah.
yeah. Which is
so-
just a bit bizarre.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
If you could help me fix up the gearbox, I would really appreciate that. And I think the audience would also be like,
Yeah,
like James felt like he's happy to like understand.
Yeah, bro. Like again, like, bro, you know, we're boys and whatever, and again, we're gonna sort this out, and that's what I want. That's what I want. Ultimately, I don't. Yeah, I just. And again, I've had no idea about this.
Yeah.
People see my content, know that I actually have generally no idea about cars, and a lot of your comments were right. I have no idea about cars, and when I got here, it was my first knowledge on what the difference between a turbo 350 and a turbo 400 is, right? All this stuff, right?
Oh no!
I mean,
after he blew the gearbox
Yeah.
on the tow truck here.
yeah. So yeah, and yeah, so we're gonna sort it out, and this is how I learn, and whatnot, and I'm gonna try and make sure that I'll be honest, like nothing really like this has happened to me before. I'm totally sorry about the sorry, I wouldn't say miscommunication. I'm pretty sure you communicated pretty clearly, but yeah, I had a total misunderstanding, and and I mean, like even the guys that I spoke to, so the concreting guys, even the guys that I spoke to there, I told them that Clay Wong, like let this, like let me do it. So yeah. Yeah, dude. So
Jackie Chan.
yeah. I remember actually them asking me again, just the Thursday gone. So I think they were probably trying to re-ask and whatever, which I thought was weird, but I guess now we know.
Yeah. If you're happy to cover it, man, like I'm happy to put it behind us. Just also to cover like the bloodshed, the guys like you guys that felt for me, like bro, you guys are the best. Like. Like he's not that bad. Like, he's actually genuinely a good dude, I think. You guys can let us know in the comments.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's everybody's hating me now. I mean, we thought about just getting on the hate train anyway. I could be the next Jake Paul of flaming cars on YouTube.
You're off to a good start.
Off to a good start, bro. Yeah, so it's...
Should we fight? Should we do a boxing match?
Dude, I don't know about that. This guy goes to a lot of gym, bro. Far out. But
let us know if you guys want to see us fight.
Dude, honestly, I'd be down. And then we do like that cool, like, you know, cool like after the fight shot, you know, something, a cringy flaming Instagram post afterwards. Yeah, like all the Jake Paulers and Logan Paulers out there.
I appreciate you letting me know, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for working with me and just trying to understand my point of view, because yeah, I just felt like so in the dark, and then the boys told me this. You guys were telling me this, and I was like, where am I looking? Where do I go?
Yeah.
And
yeah. Well, again, just to even clear the water more, I'll give you as many videos as I can of what happened.
Yeah.
And yeah.
No, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. All good, bro.
No, that's cool.
Thanks, man. I hope that makes you feel better, because I feel better.
Oh, bro, yeah. Yeah, no,
I don't know
exactly.
if you noticed, like, I'm just a little bit off. Yeah, it's just like...
Dude, yeah, I hope what trust has been, the trust that has been lost can be gained again. So, yeah, no, I care about you, bro, and to be honest, I wouldn't want to do, yeah, didn't mean that at all. So, we'll sort it out.
Appreciate it, man.
Cool, bro.
Okay, we can cut it there. It's time to fill you back in on the timeline of events. We have just confronted James. We've got the concrete evidence from Logan and the gearbox mechanic about how everything has transpired. It looks like we had made amends, and he said that he would finally pay for the gearbox that he broke after he misunderstanding of me allowing him to skid my car without asking, without any knowledge. Just the thought of having me store at his place allowed him to do that. Like, what? Not knowing how to drive the car at all and then doing that? Like, what? Just a good mate, right? After all that transpired, I returned the Honda Civic to James in the condition that he gave it to me, with a side mirror that wasn't working, a flat tire, and also zero fuel. Now, you have to remember that he broke my gearbox. Now, historically, James picks me up and drives me to the airport, and in this instance, he was like, "Oh, have you got a ride?" I'm like, "Not yet." And he goes, "Oh, okay, all good. I'm gonna go eat my steak upstairs." And he literally goes up and gets his steak. And I was like, "Oh, okay, all good. No worries. I'll just call an Uber." Now, an Uber from Gold Coast back to Brisbane Airport is a little bit far and just felt a little bit wrong after he broke my gearbox. Now, as the Uber came, James comes over and he hands me a letter. Now, this is the letter here that I haven't opened yet. Now, we go on our merry way. The next day, I still haven't opened this letter yet. James sends me a text message saying I supposedly broke his Honda Civic and I promised him to fix those issues, which was already stipulated in the voice call before that, bro, it was already broken to begin with, and I didn't promise that I was going to do it. I'm here for work and I've got such a short period of time. So that was what transpired. I then received some very, very telling footage. Now, the previous owner that I actually featured in my video of my defected Burnout car before, Brooke, he got in touch with me and he sent me this video only just recently, and this completely ties in everything and what had actually happened with my car.
He's in the passenger seat.
Yeah, let him drive.
Guys, I'm absolutely shocked. The audacity to say what he said in every single instance of me seeing him, me calling him, and then getting that footage. Like, brother, what the hell is wrong with you? Why didn't you just come clean and just tell me you didn't actually mean to lie and that you actually skidded the car? Bro, now you have made me so upset. You have blown your trust to myself and to everyone else out here that watches my videos, and it's actually painstaking to know that I called you a good mate of mine and you did this to me. Like, brother, how could you do that, man? And lie to my face, lie to the audience, lie to the camera, and lie to everyone else around me? Bro, you are so low of a creature. Like, I can't even believe you. I gave you my car in good faith because you said that you could store it. If I had known that you were going to skid it and abuse it with other people around you, with your mates sitting in my car shirtless and hanging around filming the whole ordeal, like, bro, just tell me and I would have just taken the car right off you, bro. Like, that was not okay. As a mate, that's even worse, bro. Not even a stranger would do that to anyone. Like, how could you think that that's okay? Then he goes and gives me this letter. I don't even know what it is, but I think it's associated to his evidence. So, you know what? We're going to open this right now. But to make matters even more interesting, guys, after finding out all of this, it has been a month since the video has been uploaded. James has paid me $0. We have sent him invoices about the repair of my gearbox. He hasn't contacted me at all. But James had actually bought a car in Melbourne and he's left it at my property. Now, James, you haven't paid me. It's been nearly a month. Logan, Sienna, the LS Motorsport crew, and the entire community is asking, James, what have you done to my car? Why haven't you repaired it? Why haven't you paid for these bills? And so, James, if you're watching this right now, I'm sitting in your car right now. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm going to be taking your car. You bought this car for $3,000 and you owe me literally $3,000 to fix my gearbox, my Turbo 350 that's sitting broken in my car right now. And I hope that you can understand that it is the form of payment that I need to get my car back on the road. It's been nearly 1 month since you've broken the gearbox, and brother, it's just disappointing, man. Well, it's not even your car because you owe me $3,000. So like, this just works out. So I'm not going to text you. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. This is the end of our conversation. This is the end of our friendship. You haven't contacted me at all about paying for my car. So this is me taking my car. Also, we're now going to open this letter. I'm really excited to see what evidence that James Longstaff has left me, because he said there was a bunch of evidence and all this evidence is going to show everything. So I'm excited. This is sealed. This is literally hand delivered by James when I returned his Civic back, and he told me to fix the other issues on his Civic that he gave me. Brother, you've lost the plot, bro. Oh, this is just like such a rambly video, but I hope that you can see that this is a really messed up situation that I don't think anyone wants to be in. So let's take a look. I'm going to unbox it for you right now. All right, guys, we're going to now open James's letter. I don't have a tripod situation right now, so we just have to wing it with this setup here. Hopefully it doesn't fall, but let's have a look. I haven't opened it at all. This is how he gave it to me. Let's see what James had given me in this letter. I'm literally so eager to see what he has said. It's pretty extensive. There is a USB in here too. Here we go. Now, I am very eager. Let's go, guys. Wow, it is a full transcript of what he said he had done. Now, you've already seen the footage. Let's see what he wrote here. Hi Clay, never thought it would come to this, but here's my evidence showing I did not break your gearbox. USB holds videos to prove I didn't, and here is where I will add some context. 20th March 2025 at 3:34 p.m. Started work on Clay's car, fixing windows with wire. Brother, you didn't fix the window with the wire, the tire wire. You literally strapped it up and then you broke my mechanism for my electric windows. Battery was dead, showing there was a current draw whilst the car was parked. Charged it for a couple hours. Thank you. Car started with no issues. Took charger off. I let it sit, run idle for 5 minutes to warm up. I drove it around the block as seen in the video I provided. If you require video from 3:34 over 2 hours of footage, I can certainly prove it. During the drive, the gearbox went into all 3 gears and reverse and shifter felt as per usual. I'm stuck on for about a minute and a half, and because of traffic, can chase further footage if required to prove all the statements are true. And then on the April the 8th, that's apparently all he drove. Picked up Clay from the airport, arrived at mine and discussed how the video should go. This is when we filmed the other one. We both agreed it would be best to get Clay's raw experience on camera and drive myself in it and park the car in storage bay 46 to make it more entertaining. While this was discussed, Clay was downstairs. I was not downstairs.
I think as soon as it got to like the death threats that I started receiving on Instagram, like DMs, like absolutely ruthless. I think it's gone a little bit too far where we might need to say something and just go, bruh, like I wouldn't do that to you, bro. And I'm very much somebody, I've got plenty of other stories where I have actually broken people's cars and I would do it. And I mean, if that ever does, if the evidence does ever come to that, I totally would. But it was like, I think I did one cheeky skit on it. I'm not too sure if you want to put this in anyway, but Clay before the video did hear it and see it run and drive and reverse and all of that.
I did sit reverse. I was sitting in the upstairs.
Yeah, you were sitting upstairs,
I did hear the car on.
I couldn't, physically I couldn't move that car and reverse that car by myself without reverse anyway. But, and then the new tyres, but I need to put new tyres on too actually, because the tyres we had currently were bald, or if not, they were going flat because they were down to the wire. So that's kind of the explanation. But I totally don't mind like hate comments, people hating on me, but I think it got to a point where, all right, this is too far, I need to address this.
So as you can see in this extract here, James says that I was downstairs and I saw the whole situation unfold of him parking it in the storage bay, when in actual fact I was upstairs sleeping in his room because I was staying there that night. And he had moved the car, he had done whatever he needed to do, and I heard the car move, although I didn't see it at all. Video provided, 10:55. Shows myself, James Longstaff, shifting into reverse and forward gears, drive, gear shifter feeling the same as always. But bro, all you did was drive the car around in the lot, thrash it. How would you know if the car is going to be okay once you drive it further? Like, bro. In the video, you can see me reattach the terminals as I left them after the last drive for the battery, car still drawing power while sitting. Off camera, I drove the car forward to shed 46, put the car in reverse and full lock to back it up over a gutter and wooden plank. At the time, the car's diff was very tight or welded to the point where the inside tire would skip. False. That is not true. The car does not have a tight diff. Logan, myself, all the LS boys, we can all push that car, and we have been doing so whilst the car has been apart. Photos have been provided. I'm mentioning this as it would be impossible for me to physically push the car in myself. Yet, okay, at the very end of the letter, yet, despite all this, I haven't seen any evidence that Clay has mentioned other than just spoken words from Clay. The evidence is all there. This was all completely new to me and hadn't been mentioned during any of our previous phone calls or dinners. It only came up once the cameras started rolling. I literally just found out that day as well. After this conversation, I looked at my cameras and remembered the events above. If anyone wants to genuinely have a good, calm, listening and respectful conversation to hear more of my story, you can reach me on my mobile. Thank you for your evidence, James. However, you have failed to mention that you had actually skidded my car. Everything that you said is literally not warranted because you abused, trashed, and mutilated my car without me knowing. And the moment that I drove off, it broke. That's all I have to say. And you had failed to mention that to me. Whatever remains in this USB stick that I will show you guys. Guys, I honestly don't know if this is a virus. Look, I'm trying to drag it on the timeline of the video that we're actually filming right now, and it doesn't even open. I don't know what this is. Is this a hack? A scam? Like, bro, look at that. It doesn't even open, and now I need to download another software. Look at that. Well, it doesn't even work, man. All he sent me is this, this, and this. I love your evidence, James, but you've seen my evidence. You have seen what you have failed to show me, and so I'm just so disappointed in you, bro. You owed me money. And if you had just paid it, if you had just been honest, if you had just told me the truth, we could have put it all behind us. But you have gone up, provided me this bull that doesn't even tell me that you skidded my car. What's wrong with you, man? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was a really painful and upsetting video to make, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully that answers all the questions about James Longstaff. I didn't even know he had broken my gearbox till you guys mentioned it, so I want to say a massive shout out to every one of you guys watching. I really truly appreciate it. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have known that this guy actually thrashed, abused, and literally, I don't even want to say that word, my car, whilst it was in storage. Like, that is messed up. So once again, guys, I truly appreciate you for everything you guys do. I can't believe James did that to me, man. Like, I'm still so shocked. Let me know in the comments what you think about how the whole situation transpired. We're going to sell this car, put it all towards my gearbox. Once again, I just can't help but say thank you so much for all your support, guys. Show some love, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully in the next one, we get the car back up and running once and for all. But it's going to be a bit of a while, guys. I'll see you in the next one. It's your boy Clay Wong, signing out. Take care.